think when this is pointed up, it's muted.
What happens when you hold it up?
I think it mutes itself.
You think so?
I think so. We'll see. I'm talking now. We'll see if we
What if like it's too far for they take your voice?
I'm saying that's when you pull it down. We'll see. I'll see if I hear myself as I'm talking.
Well, I haven't heard you.
That was a good 10, 15 seconds before.
No, I just heard you.
But it's like very
Yeah, but
faint.
it's very low. I don't think people can notice that.
Yeah.
It's very low.
It works. It definitely works when you. I think I've heard that with other phone. It works when you. So that's how we'll handle timeouts, things like that. Put it off. I can hear myself, but I'm like really paying attention.
Did you get the headphones? Did you get the headphones?
No.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Washington Academic University, home of your WAU Stocks. We're excited to have you with us tonight for an exciting women's basketball matchup as your WAU Stocks take on the Cheyney University Wolves. Tonight is also a special evening as we celebrate senior night. We will honor our graduating student athletes during halftime to be sure to stay in your seats and help us recognize their contributions to the program. At this time, we invite everyone to please rise for an opening prayer followed by our national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together tonight for competition and fellowship. We ask for your protection over every athlete on the court. Grant focus, strength, and sportsmanship to both teams. May tonight's game reflect teamwork, integrity, and excellence. In Jesus' name, amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First introducing the visiting team, the Cheyney University Wolves. Number 1, Tanaya Cheyney. Number 5, Tanaya Washington. Number 10, S.A. Knox. Number 22, Alicia Jones. And number 32, Michaela Bauer. And now, Shock fans, it's time to meet your Washington Adventist University Shock. Number 5, Izzy Luann Gonzalez. Number 11, Heather Middleton. Number 7, Angeline Muller. Number 24, Melanie Aguilar. And number 33, Ty Cruz.
All right, welcome everyone to WAU Sports Net for our senior night game between the Wolves of Cheyney University and your Washington Adventist University Shock. Welcome. My name is Jeremy John, and I am here with my co-host and color analyst, Rike Conde. Rike, how are you doing?
Hello. Welcome. Glad to be here. My name is Coach Rike, head coach of the women and men's cross-country team. We're here tonight celebrating. We have a doubleheader.
Yes, we do.
It's going to be a night. We have a doubleheader. Men and women's senior nights.
Yes, we have a doubleheader, senior night. The women will play first, followed by the men. Let's start with the WAU Shock. They have a 13-8 record, and they still have a shot in the CAC tournament. If they win the CAC tournament, which is the Continental Athletic Conference tournament, they then will have a shot to the National NAIA tournament. Just for those at home right now, unfortunately there was a technical foul called on Washington Adventist due to an administrative error. So Cheyney University did take a free throw and it was scored. Let's get ready for tip-off. And the tip is received by WAU.
Tonight we have started for WAU.
At the top of the key as she surveys. Aguilar has the ball, drops it over to Queen. Queen surveys, pump fakes. And there's 7 on the shot clock. Aguilar throws up a layup off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Finney. Finney's now at the top of the arc. Swings it over to Knox. Loose ball recovered. And a steal by Gonzalez. Gonzalez in transition as she drives. She pulls it back out. Gonzalez now is driving to the bucket, loses control. Ball stays with the shot. Dangerous pass, and it is a turnover on the Shock. And the Wolves are in transition. Block shot by Middleton. Middleton is a very good shot blocker for the Shock. It's 25 seconds on the shot clock. And a steal by Gonzalez. Gonzalez waits for the rest of her teammates, swings it over to Middleton. Middleton puts up a layup, missed shot. And now the Wolves are in transition. Layup attempt by Mallet is no good and rebounded by Aguilar. Score is 1-0 Wolves. 8:25 on the clock, and a three-pointer made by Middleton. Heather Middleton with the first bucket for the shot.
She's 40% on the year from three-point range.
And a three-point shot by number 32, Micaiah Mallet. Scores 4-3 Wolves. Gonzalez waits for the commands from Coach Line. Swings it to Malero. Malero drives into the paint. Dishes it out to Gonzalez for a three. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Mallet takes a three from the wing. And rebounded by the Wolves. Swung out to Finney. Finney pulls up in front of the key. No good, but rebounded. That rebound was by Mallet. And the layup by Finney, no good. Rebounded by Queen. Scores 4-3. Wolves. Middleton drives. Kicks it out to Mulero. Mulero on the triple threat. Swings it to Aguilar. Aguilar waits for the call from Coach Lines. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Swing it over to Malero. Malero drives into the paint. Little contact. However, passes it to Queen. Queen misses it. And the ball goes out of bounds. And it is Wolves ball. Entering the game for the shot. Number 23, not Nia Powell. And number 1, Litzy Lawan Gonzalez, the sister of Isabella Lawan Gonzalez. Finney takes a three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez, and Gonzalez passes up to her sister. Now swings it to Mulero, and Gonzalez back. Gonzalez now at the top of the arc. Waits for a screen from Powell. Passes it to Powell. Powell swings it to Gonzalez. 10 on the shot clock. Middleton with a strong move in the paint, put in the post. However, missed and rebounded by number 22, Jones, Alicia Jones. That shot was by number 1, Tanaya Finney. And we have a jump ball called by the officials, and that will be possession Wolves. Six minutes left in the first quarter. Washington dribbles across center court. Swings it, and it's a turnover. Oh, spoke too soon, not a turnover. And the officials call a foul. First foul for the Shock on number 25, Nia Powell. First personal, team's first. And at the line for the Wolves, number 1, Tanaya Finney. Entering the game for the Shock, number 33, Ty Queen. And at the line for the Wolves, number 1, Tanaya Finney. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her high school was in Hopetep Institute Charter High School. Finney makes the first free throw, one more on the way. Second free throw is up, and it is good. The Wolves are now up 6-3. Still early in the first quarter. Wolves implemented some half-court pressure. Mulero pulls up for a shot. Rebounded by number 5, Sanaya Washington. Finney, transition layup, no good. Gets her own rebound. However, stripped by Gonzalez. Finney gets it back, and Knox retrieves it. Swings it to Washington. Washington takes a three. Contested three. No good, but loose ball. Rebounded by Litzy Gonzalez. Litzy gets the ball deflected, and it is a turnover. Steal by Knox and a layup by Tanaya Finney. And a near turnover again for the Shock. The Shock are unfortunately playing very sloppy right now.
Absolutely. It doesn't look like they're handling the full press too well. The Wolves are also getting a lot of second chance shots, despite the Shock being in zone.
Malero has it. As she's at the top of the arc, swings it over to Isabella Gonzalez. Isabella drives to the lane and is called for a traveling violation. Timeout on the floor. Score is Wolves 8, Shock 3.
I was young at one point.
How you doing? Oh, with it. I'm good. How you doing? Good. Pretty nice. Yeah, you know it.
I'll give you time. I'll just go quiet. Most of the time, dead balls are right after a made bucket based on what you see.
And we're back in action. 4:35 on the clock. Shot thrown up by Ishe Knox, but rebounded by the Wolves. Another layup missed, but got their own rebound at number 15.
That's
Jaden Patrick.
Three
scored.
offensive rebounds in one possession. The Shock are struggling on the boards early in the first.
That last shot was by Aguilar. Unfortunately, it was a miss, and the Wolves are back on offense. Weems with a shot from the top, from the free throw line. Missed and recovered by Queen, who swings it now to Aguilar. Aguilar with a made three, and she is on the bucket with her first three. At correction, that was a two-pointer.
Much needed basket by senior guard Melanie Aguilar.
Patrick with a missed shot, rebounded by Queen and swung over to Aguilar. Aguilar drops it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez surveys, 20 on the shot clock. Swings it over to Malero. Malero drives to the wing, hands off to Middleton. Middleton passes it to Aguilar. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Aguilar drives, kicks to Malero. Malero drives and kicks to Aguilar. Aguilar shoots. Air ball, unfortunately, out of bounds. Wolves ball. Based on what you saw there, what do you think is making the Shock struggle on offense?
Shock are struggling to move the ball. A lot of players standing around off the ball, leaving the ball handler in one-on-one situations.
Wolves on offense. Weems at the free throw line. Bucket. And they extend the lead to 7, 12-5 Wolves.
The Shock look to settle down and get in their offense.
Gonzalez drops it off to Malero. Malero drives
Good
to the right
backdoor
wing. Backdoor cut to Aguilar for a bucket. Assist by Malero.
Once they were able to settle and get in their offense, they were able to get a good look at the basket.
Score is 12-7 Wolves. Middleton contests a shot and is called for a foul. The Wolves will be going to the line for 2. Entering the game for the Shock, Litzy Luan Gonzalez. She's going to come in for Middleton. Middleton on the bench right now. How do you think the defense is going to fare with her on the bench?
They're going to have to step up on the boards. Middleton has been able so far to get a couple of their boards. She's also an offensive threat. So far, she's hit her first 3 of the game.
First free throw attempt by Patrick was a miss. Patrick, a junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, takes her second free throw. Also a miss, rebounded by Queen. Gonzalez surveys, picks up her dribble, swings it to Malero. Malero drives baseline,
Strong
lays it up,
drive.
and is good.
Shock looked like they were
Wolves are
trying to
trying to push the pace, and a turnover, steal by Queen.
The Shock
Queen.
looked like they're trying to show a little bit of half-court pressure. We're able to force a turnover here.
Aguilar makes a dangerous pass. Unfortunately for the Shock,
There was
was
tip
not
on
a
it.
turnover. And entering the game for the Wolves, number 22, Alicia Jones. Alicia Jones previously went to Prince George's Community College right here in Largo, Maryland. That layup by Gonzalez, no good, but she is fighting to get back to the ball. The Wolves are in transition and turn it over. So far, both teams seem to be a little sloppy.
Absolutely. The pressure's not even that great. Really, both teams are just not handling the ball that well.
Coming up on 1 minute left in the first quarter. Steal by Finney. Finney in transition, one-on-one. Stops, pulls up, misses, rebounded by Isabella Luan Gonzalez, who swings it over to Malero. Malero goes one-on-one into the paint, dishes it off to Litzy, who passes back to Malero. Malero, wing 3, air ball. Should Litzy have taken that first
Absolutely. You
shot
can hear her
attempt?
coach yelling from the sideline. She definitely had an open look. The Shocker need to be able to take every open shot that they get. .35 seconds on the game clock. Jump ball, I believe it should be Shock's ball.
Yep, jump ball to the Shock. .1 seconds on the clock. If you were coaching, are you going to try and go for, well, unfortunately can't even go for a 2 for
If we
1.
would have rolled the ball in, there was no full court pressure, but it would be good to go for a 2 for 1 here. But looks like they're selling their offense.
Blocking foul on the Wolves.
Each time the Shock's been able to sell on their offense, they've been able to score, get a foul. Looks like they're selling down a little bit. 18 seconds left on the game clock.
That foul was last on Weems. Gonzalez was open, didn't take the first look, but dishes it off to Queen. Queen with a layup.
10 seconds on the game clock.
Finney with a tough bucket. 4 seconds left. And Malero shoots from half court. And the shot is no good at the end of the first quarter. The score is Wolves 14, Shock 11. This is the Washington Adventist University Sportsnet.
I mean, it is.
I found Is he still on? I can't wait to hear what that sounds like. Keep asking me questions every once in a while. I'm done.
I'll do that.
I'm doing better finding the gaps. There's some things I want to say, but I'm just too bad with that.
Good.
I'm saying I like it. I'm not risking it. I told you something. She said she could still hear us talking in the background. Hello.
Just to lower our volume down. We're actually pretty loud, like kind of loud.
A little unprofessionalism by us here. The second quarter has started. Fortunately for you all, no points were scored since we left. Welcome back to the Washington Adventist University Shock Sports Net. This is senior night 4. The Lady Shock as they face Cheyney Wolves. Wolves in transition. Finney drives, lays it up, and is good. Seem to have an issue with the shot clock. Score should be 16-11 Wolves. They're going to update that scoreboard soon. Aguilar looks back at lines for the call. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Mulero drives to the lane, goes up, contested. And the ball will stay with the Wolves.
I wasn't able to see that. Was that a jump ball?
That was just called out of bounds.
Okay.
Not sure why. Gonzalez, deep three, misses, rebounded by Queen.
She can absolutely shoot from that range.
Mulero drives, picks up her dribble, dishes out to Gonzalez, swings it to Gonzalez.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Goes around the screen, pulls up, and makes it. Makes it 16-13. The deficit for the Shock is now 3. And a tough layup by Micaiah Mallett. Gonzalez twins, the Gonzalez sisters. On the court together. Ty Queen takes a 3 from the corner. Missed and rebounded by Mallet as Mallet drives coast to coast for a layup. When you see something like that, someone get their own rebound and go coast to coast, what are you saying to your team?
It's pure effort. It's just pure effort. The Shock does have some substitutions coming to the table. It looks like they need a breather.
Talking about effort, the Wolves are definitely putting a lot of effort. They had a transition opportunity, did not go in, and the Shock are now in transition. Gonzalez dishes out the queen with a bucket in the paint. Cuts
Great
the
drive and kick. Shock are looking to put some half-court pressure on.
Shocker called for another foul. That foul's on Melanie Aguilar. Entering the game for the Shock, number 11, Heather Middleton, and number 25, Nia Powell. 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
With these substitutions, I hope that the Shock will be able to get a little bit more aggressive on the boards.
Mallet with a deep three, rebounded by Powell. The Shock are going to try and cut this deficit to a one-score deficit. Unfortunately, a turnover. Finney in transition, lays it up, contested by Powell. Powell rebounds it, dishes it out. Seemed to be some sort of miscommunication. And the Wolves get the ball. Ishe Knox recovers it, swings it to the wing to Finney. Mallet, corner three, wide open.
Over the bat.
Air balls and a loose ball foul on number 10, Ishe Knox.
Since Nia Powell's come in the game, she's already gotten 2 boards, giving the Shock 2 possessions. She's been physical all season, very active on the boards.
Milton waits for a queen screen, pulls up for 3, missed. Rebound by Gonzalez, takes another quick 3, and it's in to cut the deficit to 2.
Izzy Gonzalez, the younger sister, also equally as well of a shooter from the three-point arc.
The Shock implemented a press, and it seemed to benefit them on the defensive side. Ball's going to stay with the Wolves to the chagrin of the Shock fans. And entering the game for the Wolves, number 20, Darielle Weems, and number 42, Jara Kelly. Back in action, Finney with a pull-up jumper, and it's in. Valero's pushing the pace. Swings it to Middleton, who swung it back to Queen. Queen going one-on-one, drop step, shot, no good, but rebounded by Middleton. Middleton with a great putback, and the deficit is now back to 2. 22-20.
Shock still bringing the half-court pressure, forcing Cheyney to take quick shots.
Rebounded by Middleton. Middleton pushes it up to Malero. Timeout called by Coach Lyons.
Seemed to be a good timeout.
Very good, especially with the situation of where that ball was. Timeout on the floor. This is the Washington Adventist University Sportsnet. Welcome back to WAU Shock Sports Net. 4:52 left in the second quarter. The Shock are down by 2, 22-20.
Hope the Shock can get some good offense coming out of the timeout.
Middleton has the ball, swings it, and turnover. And the Wolves are in transition. Finney drops it off to Weems. Weems misses but is fouled. Fouled by Litzy Luan Gonzalez.
I feel like one of the biggest things I used to say, Wack, when I was coaching is stop the ball. If the Shock are able to stop the ball at half court, could produce some of these free throws and drives to the basket.
Yes. Well, we have our media timeout for the second quarter. This is the WAU Sports Net.
I need to talk as if I'm having a conversation. Why? From where? From daycare? School?
Kati goes to Great Kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She goes there.
Is that why you drive by? Besides food?
Yeah. I usually have to drop her off. Drop one kid.
Where's the music? Do you know when Nani got hurt? No.
Welcome back to WAU Shock Sports Net. The Shock are down by 2, and the Wolves are at the free throw line. Dario Weems, number 20 for Cheyney. He's from Baltimore, Maryland, went to Pikesville High School. First free throw attempt by Weems is good.
Cheyney has a couple local players, and we can see their fan base out in the crowds.
Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Powell. Look like the Wolves are implementing some form of a double team, but it was of no use because Middleton gets a tough layup.
A great post-entry pass. Put the ball right where she can score it. Good box out.
Weems gets the rebound, offensive rebound, but turns it over to Gonzalez. Lyons has identified that the Wolves are in a 1-3-1 and instructs his team on the play that would work. Gonzalez with a deep three, missed and out of bounds. Rike, that shot attempt, knowing that they're in the 1-3-1, is that a wise shot attempt?
A three-pointer is not an ideal shot to get in a 1-3-1. 1-3-1 leaves so many gaps open. And as you heard Coach Lyons yelling from the sideline, he's encouraging you to move the ball and attack the gaps.
Mallett drives and blocked by Powell. But the ball, it did look like it went off the Wolves, but it's going to stay with the Wolves. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Weems with a quick shot, Missed and rebounded by Mulero.
Shocker doing a better job on the boards, limiting Cheyney to 1 shot opportunities.
Gonzalez swings it to Mulero. Mulero with a corner 3. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves. Wolves trying to push the pace. Knox swings it to Finney. Swings it to Mallet. Weems dishes it up. Wide open, missed layup by Knox. Good contest by Middleton. They were very fortunate, the Shock. Very fortunate that was a blown layup.
It was a complete blow in defense. Somebody wasn't in the right position.
Someone was not. Great contest by Mulero, who deflects it out of bounds. Still 19 seconds left on the shot clock.
Midway through the second quarter, you can see the Shock picking their energy up. A little bit of what we were talking about earlier as far as effort. They're definitely a lot more aggressive on defense and on the boards.
Mallet fades away, misses, rebounded by Powell. I have mentioned Powell in rebounding so often, so much. How important has she been so far? How important has Powell been so far with the rebounding?
She's been pivotal. I believe she and McQueen lead the team in rebounds so far tonight.
Just under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Wolves up 23-22. Gonzalez goes one-on-one versus Finney. Drives to the bucket. Tries to pass. It was deflected. Gets her own deflection and lays it up.
That was a hard move to the basket. She was fouled the whole way there.
Exactly. And the Shock now has taken the lead.
24-23, Shock.
Finney lays it up and misses it. However, Weems gets the rebound, and we now have a jump ball.
Nia Powell. Was that last call a jump ball?
It was called a jump ball. It was.
And Cheyney brings back the full court up. Full court defense.
Queen
and the
lays
Shock,
it up.
The Shock were able to handle it well.
Yes, they were. They have now extended their lead to 3 points.
Largest lead of the game.
In these situations, when you are coaching, under 2 minutes left in the quarter, what are you preaching to your team at that point?
No second chance shots. We're getting every board. We're settling down. Now that we've been able to gain the lead, we're going to settle down, getting our offense to make sure we end these last minute and 45 seconds with good looks at the basket.
Entering the game for the Wolves, number 15, Jaden Patrick, and number 22, Alicia Jones.
It's real easy to get sloppy right here with the last 1 minute and 45 seconds left, up by 3. So the Shock look to settle down and get their offense.
Middleton waits, drops it off the Queen in the post. Queen pivots, throws it up, missed but rebounded by Mulero. Shot clock is still at 10 since it didn't hit the rim. Mulero drives baseline, drops it off the Queen. Queen fakes, shoots, misses, but is fouled by number 10, Cheyney Knox.
That was a good possession. It's always great when you can use the full shot clock and then get a shot attempt.
Now to take 2 shots, Ty Queen from Crofton, Maryland. Graduated from North County High School. Missed the first free throw. Queen misses both. Rebounded by the Wolves. Rebounded and scored. Scored by number 15, Jaden Patrick.
We're under 1 minute now in the second quarter. Shock still have the lead by 1, 26-25.
Isabella Luan Gonzalez definitely seemed like she got fouled. Referees do not believe that. They just called it out of bounds on the Wolves. Coach Lyon didn't seem very happy with that. No call, and timeout called by Coach Lyons. This is the Shock's second charge timeout. What type of plays are drawn in under 1 minute situations?
Well, they got 20 seconds on the shot clock. I would imagine he's going to use about 10 of those seconds and then attack the basket. After they attack the basket, I would also imagine the Shock bring some type of half court or quarter court full court press to try to get a 2-for-1 situation.
Just to remind everyone, it is senior night where we will honor the Lady Shock who are in the senior class. There will be a tribute at halftime. Also, approximately 20 minutes after this game will be the senior night game for the men's program. They will also be facing the Wolves from Cheyney University. Make sure you stay tuned for that action-packed night. You and I get to do 2 games together.
I'm excited.
20 seconds left on the shot clock, and the Shock will be inbounding the ball from the baseline. Malero drops it off to the paint. Oh, Middleton puts up a shot, misses, but is fouled.
A foul and a shot to get to the line. I would call that a successful execution.
Very, very much successful. She was fouled by number 22, Alicia Jones. Middleton at the free throw line for 2. And she hits the first one.
Shock have 6 seniors that are graduating this year.
Middleton hits the second one. .40 seconds left on the game clock. Knox fakes, drives, dishes it out to Finney on the wing. Missed shot, contested rebound, loose ball, covered by Malero. Malero dashes through the traffic, Euro steps, and lays it up to go up 30-25.
16 seconds left on the clock.
Knox lays it up, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up. 4 seconds left on the game clock. Malero hits the ball, shoots it from near half court, almost hits it.
That's her second time today.
Yeah, second time. Maybe later in the game she'll get a third opportunity and it will go in. And at halftime, the score is Shock 30, Wolves 25. It is now halftime. It is, once again, we'll be right back on the WAU Sports Net.
You could put 15 minutes on the clock and we'll start on the third person.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Coach. That was it.
No, you're good. I sent you a text. You would probably be during the
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the end zone corner on the scoreboard. Here will be our senior tribute. Our first senior is Heather Middleton. Please welcome our first senior that hails from Irvington, Maryland, Heather Middleton. Spent her first 2 years at Powerhouse CBC effort and a season at Division I Mount St. Mary's University. She has made a huge impact on our team in just one season. Heather Middleton came to us humble and ready to make an impact. She has been an amazing teammate and has led us on both ends of the floor. We are thrilled to be part of her journey, and we look forward to seeing what God does in your life. Thank you for believing in us. Heather just reached the 1,000 career point club. Once again, give your round of applause for Heather Middleton. Give a round of applause for Heather Middleton. Our next senior is Isabel Luan Gonzalez. Isabella is from Alexandria, Virginia. She spent 2 years at Montgomery College where she excelled and led Montgomery College to new heights. Izzy has a calming presence about her on and off the floor. She is a stellar teammate and she has done everything that we asked her to do. She eclipsed her 1,000th point last year. Her positive influence allowed us to land her younger sister, Lipsy. Izzy is a special person and I'm glad that she chose our program to complete her career. Once again, give a round of applause for Isabella Luan Gonzalez. Let's give a round of applause for Isabella Luan Gonzalez. Our next senior is Melanie Aguilar. Melanie Aguilar is from Parkdale, Maryland, where she spent her first 2 seasons at St. Mary's College of Maryland. Mel has always stood out to us when she visited campus after her senior year in high school. We were impressed with her visit. We always knew if she had the opportunity to recruit her again, we would. Mel is going to make an amazing coach. She is a great teammate and she makes everyone around her easy. Mel has made a huge impact on our program. Once again, give a round of applause for Melanie Aguilar. Let's get a round of applause for Melanie Aguilar. Our next senior is Ty Queen. Ty spent a season at Wilmington University and Chesapeake Community College, where she helped the Skipjacks to a winning season. Ty was our first recruit in this era, and she was the first to believe in our vision of recruiting from Maryland JUCO. Ty is such a great teammate and has been the glue that has kept everyone together. She is so skilled on the court and has a deep passion for others. She will be working towards the title of Dr. Queen after graduation. We are going to miss her presence. She has made a huge impact on all of us. Once again, give a round of applause for Ty Queen.
I'll cue it up.
Our last senior, Nani Colon Valez. Nani hails from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. She has been a 4-year member of the program. She has been to 2 semifinals and has never had a losing season. These are words from Coach Ron. What can I say about Nani? She has been a pillar of our program for 4 years. It's done everything that we've asked of her. She's a stellar student, a great teammate, a good ambassador for the university, and has a deep love for Puerto Rico. We would not be where we are today without the presence of Nani, who plays the game with such fierce tenacity. We watched her grow before our eyes. She left a great impression on all of us. And as we always say, good management from bad experiences leads to great growth. We love you, Nani. Please give a round of applause for Nani Colon Valez. Let's get a round of applause for our seniors, Heather Middleton, Isabella Lawan Gonzalez, Melanie Aguilar, Kai Queen, and Nani Colon Valez. Attention everyone, attention please. If you're driving a silver Mazda with Virginia plate, a silver Mazda with Virginia plate, you are in an incorrect parking spot and your vehicle needs to move. Silver Mazda with Virginia plate. Again, if you are driving a silver Mazda with Virginia plate, you are parked in a deemed parking space and your vehicle needs to move immediately. Once again, a silver Mazda with Virginia plate, please move your vehicle immediately. Attention, please. Once again, we are trying to locate the owner of a silver Mazda with Virginia plate. If you own a silver Mazda with Virginia plate, you're parking in a deemed parking space and your vehicle needs to be removed. Thank you.
See that camera.
Welcome back to the WAU Shock Sports Network. This is your play-by-play guy, Jeremy John, here with my color analyst, Rike Akande.
Welcome back.
After watching the first half, what is the keys to success for the Shock?
I think the Shock need to continue to flash that half court to full court pressure, as well as staying consistent and strong on the boards, limiting Cheyney to one-shot opportunities only.
And the second half is underway. Dished it to Mallet, the Wolves. Finney drives down the middle of the paint, dishes it out to Washington, rebounded by Knox. And Knox gets an offensive rebound and scores to cut the deficit to 1, 30-29 shot. Middleton surveys, passes it to Queen, who swings it to Aguilar. Aguilar drives, is contested, turns it over. Queen recovers. Queen takes a shot from the free throw line, and it is good. Mallet in the paint, reverse layup, and it's good. Scores 32-31, Shock. Mulero drives, baseline, dishes it back out to Gonzalez. Queen passes it to the corner to Aguilar. Aguilar with a dangerous pass that's turned over. Stolen by Washington. Mallet from the volleyball line. Hands off to Washington. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Swings it to Knox. That definitely looked like a traveling violation. However, the referees did not call that. There's 10 seconds left on the shot clock as the Wolves inbound. Finney passes it up to Washington. Washington swings it to Jones. Jones dishes off to Mallet. And Mallet with a last-second layup for the Wolves to take the lead, 33-32. Wolves are looks like they're in a 2-3. Aguilar splits the 2-3 down the middle, takes a pull-up jumper, misses. And Washington is pushing the pace, dishes it back off to Jones. Jones turns it over, stolen by Aguilar. Aguilar drops it off to Middleton. Middleton with a 3 from the NAI logo, misses, but rebounded by Queen. Queen goes one-on-one, stolen by Knox, and the Wolves are in transition. Knox dishes it off to Washington. Washington takes a jumper to extend the lead, 35-32. Lawan Gonzalez takes a highly contested layup. She did believe
Contact
she
like
was
that,
fouled.
you need something called. Offensive foul or a blocking call. Just to keep the game under control.
Bolero takes a shot from the corner, misses, and the Wolves are in transition. Mallet lays it up, misses.
It's 35.
Lawan hop steps into the paint, dishes it to Middleton. Middleton pivots, hits the bucket, and the foul.
Tough move with the basket. Tough move.
And that last foul was on number 22, Alicia Jones. Middleton at the line, 4-1. And hits it. We have a tie game. Washington dribbles to the left wing. Behind the back. She's now driving baseline. Shoots it, misses. Loose ball recovered by Knox. Knox dishes it off to Washington. Washington passes up to Fitty. Fitty goes one-on-one versus Gonzalez. Tough bucket.
Solid 2-3 defense by the Shock. Able to come away with the rebound.
And a blocking foul on number 22, Alicia Jones.
6:01 left. 6:01 left in the third quarter.
Entering the game for the Wolves, number 20, Darielle Weems. Molero at the free throw line for 2. Hits the first one. And hits the second one. 37-35 Shock. A little under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Fitty with a 3, hits the backboard only.
Strong box outs.
Rebounded by Middleton. Gonzalez takes the 3 and got a late call, but it's always good to get a late call than a no call, correct?
Exactly.
It's a red. It's a red.
Litzy Lawan Gonzalez takes the first free throw and misses. 2 more on the way. Hits the second one. And she hits the third. 39-35 Shock. Wolves trying to push the pace. Finney with a step back 3, missed. Rebound by Powell, and now the Shock are trying to push the pace. Mulero with a pass to Gonzalez, a little wide, pulls it back out. Mulero with a tough mid-range bucket to extend the lead, 41-35. Washington tries to go one-on-one.
2 straight possessions where Shock's solid defense turns into 2 points on the offensive side of the board.
Washington with a missed 3, rebounded by Powell. Coach Lyons is asking for his team to run a play.
Up 41-35. This is a great time to slow your pace and get a good shot at the basket.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lawan Gonzalez lays it up, missed. Could have been a loose ball foul, not called, but rebounded by Knox, who dishes it up to Washington. Washington goes one-on-one versus Molero. Misses. Great defense by Molero. Middleton now has the ball. Swings it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fakes. Dishes it to Molero. Molero. Floater. And it's in. 43-35 shot.
Molero. Aggressive on the offensive end. .43-35 shot.
Weems looks, tries to go one-on-one versus Powell. Air ball. Great defense by Nia Powell. And the Shock are in transition. Passed it to Gonzalez. Swings it to the her sister Gonzalez with a deep 3.
Deep 3.
To extend the lead, 46-35. This is the largest lead for the Shock so far. Mallet Dishes off to Washington. Washington with a missed three, loose ball, and a foul is called on Nia Powell. Timeout on the floor. Shock up, 46-35. This is the WAU Sports Net.
We are the local team. That's usually what happens when you the whole team.
Welcome back to the WAU Sports Net. After the quick timeout, inbound to Mallet, who was fouled right away. 2 shots for Mallet. That foul was on number 7, Angeline Mulero. I believe that's her first personal for the evening.
Good evening, LA. Thanks for watching.
First free throw is missed by Mallet. Second free throw is good. The Gonzalez sisters on the same side of the court. Passed it to each other a few times already.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
On the shot clock. Gonzalez around a Powell screen, takes the shot and drills it. .36-37, a shock. 9-point lead. Great contest by Powell, but then she is called foul against her. Great initial contest when it comes to Powell on the first.
Absolutely.
On the second, is that one of those that you just say, hey, hands straight up on the second one?
Yeah, I think she was a little frustrated she wasn't able to get the ball after that first contest. So she wasn't in position.
Weems at the line hits the first free throw. Hits the second one. Entering the game for the Shock, number 24, Melanie Aguilar. Gonzalez goes around the queen screen, dishes off to Malero, who takes a three Missed it, and the ball goes out of bounds. And now entering the game for the Shock, number 5, Isabella Luan Gonzalez. She comes in for Angeline Malero. Looks like the Shock are in a 2-3 zone right now. And Mallet, even with the 2-3 zone and an errant pass, gets it and lays it up to cut the deficit to 7. Ty Queen with the mid-range jumper. And the Wolves are pushing the pace. Weems lays it up, but blocked by Ty Queen. Knox got the rebound, who dished it off to Washington for a left wing three-pointer. The Shock are also still trying to push the pace. Gonzalez tries to make a pass to Middleton, and it was deflected. Looks like it was deflected by the Wolves.
Situation like that, you kind of have to retreat, dribble, and dribble out of it. Try to penetrate to the basket, but ran into 2 Cheyney defensive players. The Shock remain in possession.
Inbound to Queen. Queen hesitates, then shoots it and misses. And Wolves are pushing the pace right now. Washington dribbles, lays it up, misses, but rebounded by Weems, who steps out of bounds.
Solid baseline defense.
Gonzalez trying to push the pace. Looks up, loses the ball, and is recovered by Knox. Another turnover. We are just about 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Missed layup by Washington. And there is a foul, waiting on the referees to say who the foul is on.
Looks like it's on Cheyney.
Offensive foul on number 32, Micaiah Mallet.
.50-44 Shock. 32 seconds left on the game clock.
Coach Lyons is barking out commands right now, instructed his team for one shot. And Middleton puts up a shot real quick.
Well, 15 seconds still on the shot clock, on the game clock.
Knox takes a 3, misses. Loose ball. Weems on the ground to get it. Washington, 2 seconds left, throws up a prayer and misses. And that is the end of the third quarter. The Shock up 50-44. That last shot attempt by Middleton.
I don't believe that's what Coach drew up. I think he set them up in a half-court offense to kind of use the majority of that clock and take a last-second shot, but it looks like she was feeling it.
Luckily for the Shock, no harm on that situation. It is now the end of the third quarter. Score is 50-44. You are watching the WAU Sports Net. Welcome back to the WAU Sports Net. Let's start the fourth quarter. Shock up 50-44. Aguilar dishes it off to Malero. Malero one-on-one. Spins, lays it up, misses, but is fouled by number 10, Ishay Knox. First shot by Mulero. First free throw attempt was good by Mulero. Second one on the way. Missed and rebounded by Mallet. Washington.
Shock look like they're still in their 2-3 defense, which has proven to serve them well on the defensive end of the court.
Tough bucket in transition by Aguilar, assisted by Mulero.
Great transition offense. Way to push the ball.
And the three is good by Washington, Sanaya Washington.
53-47. Shock still up by 6. Great drive by Gonzalez.
Finney takes a three, gets her own rebound, but turns it over. Timeout called by the Wolves. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Shock lead 55-47. You are watching the WAU Sports Net. Welcome back to WAU Sports Net. Shocker leading 55-47. Just under 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Looks like the Wolves are implementing a half-court trap, but Aguilar was able to dish it to Malero. Malero turns it over, and the Wolves are in transition. Washington passes it to Knox. Knox dumps it to Mallet. Mallet spins, misses. Great move, but missed it. Oh, the Wolves get it back, and Mallet shoots a layup. Misses, luckily for the shot. No points off that turnover.
Shock have been doing well in transition, but on that last play right there was a little break in communication.
Knox dumps it to Finney. Finney hop steps into the paint, shoots, misses, but rebounded by Mallet. Mallet puts it back up. Another offensive rebound, another score for the Wolves. Gonzalez dishes it to Queen. Queen with a mid-range jumper. extends the lead 57-49. Shot. Now foul called on the Shock. That foul was on Isabel Luan Gonzalez. I assume the referee called it because of the slight nudge.
The slight, it was ever so slight. Ever so slight. Back into the game, Nia Powell. Hopefully she can help us get back on those defensive boards. Limiting Cheyney to one shot only.
Knox drives.
Immediately impacting the game. Nia Powell with the block.
Powell with a great stop. Mulero dishes it to Aguilar, and it's a 3-on-2 fast break bucket
Great
for Aguilar.
controlled bucket by senior guard Melanie Aguilar.
Finney thinks about the three, dribbles into the paint, drops it off to number 42, Jaira Kelly, who is fouled on that play by number 24, Melanie Aguilar. Coach Lyons is trying to
Bring to the ref's attention some of these first step travels that he feels that he sees.
Talking about the travels, based on what we see now in basketball, what is a travel anymore?
I think the professional league has confused everyone, giving people the confidence for that gather step. It adds confusion.
Yeah, you and I growing up never had a gather step. And the bucket was good by Ty Queen, assisted by Luan Gonzalez, Isabella to be specific. Mallet drives to the bucket, somehow gets an underhanded layup, and it makes it. Queen fakes the three, then puts up a three, misses. Score is still 61-51 Shock. Finney dishes it off to Mallet in the corner three, missed and rebounded by Queen. Coach Lyons is saying, let's run an offense here. Run an offense.
Get a solid shot attempt. Although we're up 10, we haven't been getting good looks at the basket these last two possessions. Hopefully the shot can settle in and get a good look here.
Queen fakes, dribbles, passes it out to Mulero. Mulero fakes, pulls up in the paint, in the mid-range and hits it.
I don't know if that was necessarily an offensive play, but it was definitely patience that led to a good look.
Mallet passes out to Kelly. Misses the shot right by the free throw line. Rebounded by Mulero. Mulero fumbles the ball, turns it over, and the Wolves are in transition. Finney takes the layup, misses it, gets her rebound, and puts it back up. Scores now 64-53 Wolves. 5:15 left in the fourth quarter. Passed it to Powell. Powell dishes it to the post for Queen. Queen takes a shot, misses, and is now looks like called for a foul.
Trying to get her offensive rebound, she kind of reached over.
When you were coaching or even playing, was it frustrating when a foul was committed 85 feet away from the basket?
Always. Those are the laziest fouls, laziest undisciplined fouls, usually stemming from a little bit of fatigue, but you hate to see those fouls. Luckily enough, the Shock are not in penalty where Cheyney's walking down the court and shooting, but those are still not good fouls you want to get in the habit of making. Little fatigue, little frustration on Ty McQueen's part. She just got to blow, just got to substitute.
The the timeout called by Cheyney. They have one more timeout remaining for the game. The Shock have 3 more timeouts remaining for the game. Excuse me. 1 timeout remaining for the Wolves. 2 timeouts remaining for the Shock. I was actually looking at the foul count. So for those at home, the foul count is Shock 3, Wolves 1 in the 4th quarter.
5:03 left in the game. Shocker up 64-53.
Knox comes up the court, passes it to Washington, who dishes to Finney, dumps it to Mallet, who goes one-on-one versus Powell. Powell, great defense, but the Wolves do get the offensive rebound. Finney, tough bucket, missed it, but the Wolves keep on getting offensive rebounds. And that last foul was on Melanie Aguilar. And we have a timeout on the floor. You are watching the WAU Sports Net.
I think somebody will be yelling if you guys miss it. Someone will be yelling if you guys miss it.
We are back here on the WAU Shock Sports Net. At the free throw line for the Wolves, Michaela Mallet missed the free throw, rebounded by the Shock.
Cheyney with some
Middleton
full
getting
court
pressured in the
pressure.
backcourt. Dribbles now. Then dishes it off to Malero, who shoots and misses. Rebounded by Finney. Finney's pushing the pace. 2-on-1, lays it up, and it's good. Another turnover by the Shock, and Finney makes another bucket.
Cheyney bringing the full court pressure.
Middleton dishes it to Gonzalez, who was too excited for that and unfortunately turned it over. Washington shoots it, air ball. The Shock allowed to go out of bounds.
Cheyney's come at that timeout with a lot of pressure, which so far has worked in their favor. They're able to force 2 Shock turnovers, converting into 4 points.
Now entering to the game for the Shock. Number 24, Melanie Aguilar. Number 33, Ty Queen. 3:56 left in the 4th quarter. 64-59 Shock. Aguilar passes it ahead of the press. However, misses the shot. Nia Powell misses her own shot, puts it back up to extend the lead to 7. Washington trapped in the corner, somehow makes a pass to Knox in the paint, and the Wolves score 66-61. The Wolves full court press. Another steal by Mallet. Mallet is fouled by Gonzalez. This full court press is really doing a number on the Shock.
A little frustration on the Shock team. You have senior guard Melanie Aguilar urging her team to come up to assist with the full court press. Into the game, number 7, Angeline Mulara. Hopefully she can help them.
And at the line for the Wolves, number 32, Micaiah Mallet. Excuse me, Micaiah Mallet. She makes the first one. Micaiah is from Pasadena, Maryland, and went to Old Mill Senior High School. Also had previous collegiate experience at Howard Community College. Mallet makes the second. A near turnover for the Shock. And they break the pass. And Gonzalez inexplicably turns over the ball. Seems like Cheyney is having a swing of momentum in their favor, correct?
Absolutely.
Luckily, the Shock steal the ball and then turn it over again. Mallet turns it over now. Wow. A lot of consecutive turnovers for both teams now. Wolves in a 1-2-2 full court press. And the Shock get across half court. Luan Gonzalez passes it to Aguilar, but Aguilar is called for an offensive foul.
I would say it's a good call.
It did look like the defender was outside of the restricted area.
Had plenty of time to set her feet.
Exactly.
Aguilar just did not have time to gather.
Ty Queen enters the game for Melanie Aguilar. 66-63 Shock. 2:34 left in the fourth quarter. The Shock are in a 2-3 defense. Knox dishes it to Mallet. Mallet cuts the deficit to 1. 66-65. And we have a foul call in the backcourt by number 5, Sanaya Washington. Malero surveys, waits for a Powell screen. She passes it to Queen. Queen shoots, misses. Rebounded by Malero, but Malero's blocked by Mallet. Mallet then steals it from Queen, and Mallet is in transition. Mallet, Euro steps, misses. Rebounded by Middleton. Middleton looking for help, and she travels the ball.
Coach Lyons tried to get a timeout in there before the travel call, but the official did not recognize it.
Coach Lyons is barking at the referee. He is definitely saying he called the timeout, called for the timeout way before that situation, the travel happened.
Were you able to hear it?
Me personally, no. But you know what? I'm not the referee.
Exactly.
Inbound pass to Washington. Washington goes one-on-one versus Malero. Mallet has been on a tear, and she has traveled. Timeout Shock. 30-second timeout. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
The Shock will inbound the ball, having to go the length of the court. I would imagine Coach Lyons is drawing up something to handle the full court pressure. Cheyney really turned up the full court pressure in the midway through the fourth quarter. We're able to capitalize on several turnovers by Shock.
That is definitely what has swung the momentum in their favor. Now, luckily for the Shock, they are still up 66-65. 1:46, and in a situation where they're in the backcourt after this timeout. What kind of play do you think is going to be drawn in this situation?
Well, right now, I imagine he's drawing up some screens just to get the ball handler open to inbound the ball. And after that, I would imagine we're looking to get someone in the middle to get the ball and be able to push it up the length of the floor.
On the floor for the Shock, Mulero, Aguilar, Middleton, Gonzalez, and Powell. For the Wolves.
All five players in the backcourt ready to receive the ball.
Middleton breaks the press, passes it to Mulero. Mulero swings it to Middleton, takes a corner three, rebounded by Aguilar. Shot clock resets. Aguilar swings it to Mulero, who passes it to the wing to Gonzalez, who takes a deep
contested three.
Big shot. 69-65 shot. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Washington swings it to Finney. Finney picks up her dribble, passes it to Mallet. Mallet spins in the paint, lays it up for a tough
basket.
Mulero gets the ball, swings it to Powell. Powell makes it. 71-67 shot. Finney dishes it to Washington.
35 seconds on the game clock.
Finney takes a three, misses it. However, Knox saves it, gets it to Jones. Jones dishes it to Finney. Finney lays it up and is fouled. She will be going to the line for two. 71-67, 23.5 seconds left in the game. Entering the game for the Wolves for the first time, Tori Barnes from Alexandria, Virginia. At the line for
after
the
the
Wolves,
second free throw, I would imagine Coach Lyons might take a
Finney hits
timeout
the first one
to advance the ball after the second made free throw, if the free throw is made.
Finney hits the second one. Shot clock turned off, 23.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shock, 71. Oh! The Wolves nearly steal the inbound pass. Luckily for the Shock. Sanaya Washington stumbled out of bounds.
Timeout in advance.
Mulero inbounds it. Oh, stolen by the Wolves. And a foul on Melanie Aguilar after the turnover. The Wolves have a chance. They have a chance to tie this game.
In a situation like that, you would imagine Coach will call a timeout and advance the ball. At the time, I believe it was like 23 seconds on the clock. Just to be able to alleviate that full court pressure. Now Cheyney's at the line for two, with a chance to tie the game.
Sanaya Washington at the line for the first. She misses the first one. Coach Lyons is already politicking with the referee based on the next shot. And missed again. Nia Powell rebounds it. Huge rebound by Powell.
Huge rebound.
And the shot call a timeout. It looks like they're going to advance the ball to the front court.
Great rebound by Nia Powell. An excellent timeout by Coach Lyons.
Now with the Shock up, 71-69, 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The ball is advanced to the front court. We know that with the shot clock off, the Wolves will have to foul. Who do you trust the most to have the ball in this situation?
I believe at this point you got to go with your senior guard, Izzy Gonzalez. Strong free throw shooter, strong ball handler. She would be the ideal person to control the ball in this situation. I believe the Shock will still inbound the ball and try to run their offense and not hold, anticipating the foul call.
So you think it's best to try and run or try and not?
Well, first we got to inbound the ball. Once the ball's inbounded, I believe the best thing to do is inbound it to your strong ball handler's hand, in their hand. And if Cheyney doesn't foul right away, I say you get into your offense. Again, with the ball still in your Izzy Gonzalez's hands as a strong ball handler.
Just to remind everyone, approximately 20 minutes following this game will be the senior night game for the men, WAU Shock, as they will also face Cheyney University. So those are watching on YouTube, stay tuned. There may be a separate feed, but just stay tuned for that.
Cheyney looks to be in a man-to-man defense on the
Middleton
inbound.
Drops it to Malero on the base sideline. Middleton. The Wolves now foul with 12.4 seconds left on the clock.
Another great option of someone to have the ball in their hand, Heather Middleton.
Looks like they have
Cheyney has a couple fouls to go before they're in the bonus.
Malero gets it on the sideline in front of the Shock bench and is fouled by Torrey Barnes. That is
it's a
the
dangerous spot to
foul.
shot so far. I've gotten the ball in so close to the corner and to the sideline. But that's what Cheyney's given up.
Middleton inbounds again to Isabel Luan Gonzalez. And Sanaya Washington commits the fifth foul. The Shock will now go to the line with 7.4 seconds left. And to your point earlier, Isabella Luan Gonzalez at the free throw line. Hits the first one. Extends the lead to 3, 72-69. Hits the second one, 73-69. Timeout called by the Wolves. It's their final timeout.
Cheyney with the timeout, and looks like they're trying to advance the ball.
Just got word from production. The men's game will be on a separate stream, so if you're watching on YouTube, just come back to the WAU Shock Sportsnet YouTube channel, and the live stream will start later for the men's game versus Cheyney University. It is also their senior night. Make sure you stay tuned to that. I want to thank everyone who is watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, just say where you're watching from and who you are supporting here on the stream. 7.4 seconds left. Knox waiting to inbound. Inbounds it to Washington. Washington dumps it to Finney for a contested three. Rebounded by Knox. There should be some time left on the clock. There should definitely be some time on the clock.
Looks like the referees are.
Look like the
going to
referees
the
are
table to
trying
discuss
to
that.
figure that out. And that is the final score. Shock 73, Wolves 71. Great way to end the home campaign for the Washington Adventist University Lady Shock. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. In approximately 20 minutes, check out our next game, the Cheyney Wolves versus your men's Washington Adventist University Shock. Stay tuned for the next feed on YouTube. And until next time, everyone, I am Jeremy John here with my color analyst, Rike Akande. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Three-point shot was clutch. The rebound by 25, clutch. Beautiful. Nice game, nice game. Another coach saying,